Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so empanada. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go.
Hello, hello. Here we are again on a wonderful Wednesday. We've got little T in the house. One of the things when we go out to eat that he likes is a
bloomin' onion.
Bloomin' onion. UK, don't know if you get a bloomin' onion because I don't think you've even got Outback. So all it basically is an onion into the petals with all the gear on top and fried and this, that and the other. What we're going to do is we're going to do our own bloomin' onion before we do anything. Look at this, look at that. It's more like a turnip. Anyway, we're going to do a bloomin' onion, but we're also going to air fry it. So it's going to be keto, it's going to be air fried, it's going to be fan-dabby-dozy. So what have I got to do?
Here and here.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that lot. So, we're going to get the ingredients together and bring you right back. Right, camera lady, what's our ingredients?
1 large onion.
Oh, most definitely.
2 cups of arrowroot flour.
Yes, this is being substituted for all-purpose flour, which is what the regular one does. You could try almond flour and coconut flour maybe, but I thought this is probably the closest. So you got almond flour, no sorry, you got arrowroot flour, and what's the other one? The begins with P. No, well, I'll put it down in the comments, and as normal all the measurements will be down in the comments. Right, so go on, carry on. Where were we?
Cayenne pepper.
Yep.
Paprika.
Yep.
Thyme.
Yep.
Oregano.
Yep.
Cumin.
Yep.
Pepper and salt.
Yep. Yep.
2 large eggs.
We're gone for 3 because they ain't large.
Half a cup of cream.
Half a cup of cream.
And half a cup of almond milk.
Half a cup of almond milk. Recipe normally calls for a cup of whole milk, but again, because we're keto, you don't want to do the whole milk because of the sugars and the carbs, etc, etc. So we substituted. I would have done all cream, but I thought that might have been too much, so I thought I'd water it down with almond milk. So anyway, gonna get a bowl, get it all together, be back in a sec. Okay, in a large bowl, start off with your flour. Watch the arrowroot flour because it's so powdery. And then in with your salt, pepper, your cayenne, your paprika, your thyme, oregano, and your cumin. Get that all in there, give it a little mixy, get it all combined. Gassing me out.
Powdery.
You'll see that sort of reddish tint coming. This is what we're going to be coating our onion in. Oh, I'm choking in a minute. Don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's very, very dusty. So we'll just put that to one side, and then I'm going to go and get the onion, and we're going to chop it up. Okay, take yourself a very sharp knife, probably sharper the better. I've got a confession to make. This is the first time I've ever done this, so bear with me. Take your onion, your rather large onion, and get a nice flat surface first of all, turn it over. Then about 1/2 inch or whatever from the root, cut down into 4. So, okay, then the same again in the middles. Beginning to lose where I am. Okay, right, I think I've done all of them. And then again, some people even go again, but I don't think I'm gonna just do it into, this will be the last time. Okay, almost there, I think. We're good, right? Then, hang on, let me just do this. Okay. And then you literally just fan it out, like that. Be very gentle though, because you don't want to kill it. Alright, there we go. I'm going to just give this a little pretty up, get the bowl in, and I'll bring you back. Okay, now get yourself an equally large bowl for the wet ingredients. Start banging them in. So, put in your almond milk, put in your heavy cream, pop in your eggs. Oh dear, these shells are bulletproof. 1, 2, 3. Just give that a quick mix up. This is going to be your wash. Should have worn my pinny. Looks like I'm spraying it everywhere. Okay. Now you've got your wash. Okay, so you've done your egg wash, beat the eggs. You take your onion, again be careful because I've already lost a couple of the petals, it's a bit delicate. You want to put that in your flour first and then get flour all between the petals as much as you can. Don't worry about it because you are going to shake this all off in a sec, but you need to get some of it on before you put it on your egg wash. And for those of you that are using your air fryer that needs to preheat, you can do that now. It's going to cook for about 25 minutes in total, at about 350. Again, all the details will be in the descriptions down below. So once you've got a good coating of your flour, what you're going to do is just basically turn it upside down and carefully, again carefully he says, shake it all out. Try not to choke on the flour. Once you've done that, back over to your egg wash, pop that in there, and again just start putting the egg wash all over it. Looks like we need a bigger bowl. Don't think I could get much bigger. I'm going to try and get that all in between those petals because obviously you want the onion nice and wet and sticky, so that when you put it back in the flour, everything will stick to it. Anyway, I'm going to mess about with this for a minute and I'll bring you back when we dunk it back in the flour again. Okay, I was in two minds whether I was going to show you or not because I think it's going to be a complete cluster fluff. This is very difficult, but I think we need to show you. Right, I went from the big bowl into a smaller bowl, this bowl, and then poured all of the egg wash on top of the onion so it would go down inside. I've now done that, drained it off. Got to be so careful with the petals, they're really delicate. Hang on, little T, just push all the flour out of the way for me so I've got like a clear, yeah, gentle, because that flour's really fluffy. Right, see? Right, so now I'm going to hold it open and you're going to sprinkle it in because I ain't got free hands. So just sprinkle it all in. Let's get it all in there. Try and get in between the petals again. Grab some more. I bet an old Outback don't do this. I bet there's coming frozen from Frey Bentos or something like that. Mr. Kipling probably does it. Just dump it all on top. I'm probably going to do it in with my fingers anyway. It smells good, doesn't it? It smells like it.
Yeah, it smells right.
I think the main thing it smells probably the paprika. I'll take over from now. Just going to literally dump all this whole lot in. Shovel it all in. Those of you that aren't on keto, because I know people that watch me aren't necessarily keto as well, you're probably better off doing this with regular flour. It's probably a little bit more workable than the arrowroot flour, but obviously the carbs are going to be higher. Well, I'm sorry, camera lady. It's easier than me going round. It's easier to move the bowl. Right, well, I'm pretty much done with that. I'm not going to do much more with that. I'm going to pull that out now and get it on the little tray. So again, what we have to do is gently turn it over. Just try and shake off the excess if you can. And I'll just give it a little bit of coating on the bottom. Okay. Oh, see what I mean? Delicate. Right. What am I going to do? Right, hang on, I'll show you. First of all, it's going to be upside down. Little T, can you grab me the oil sprayer out of that cupboard up there? For the miracle of modern science and the pause button. Okay, I shook off the excess. There it is. Get yourself your mister, which Little T got for me. Give it a good old pump in. This is camera lady's favourite bit, as you all know. We normally gas her out here. Give it a good old coating of oil. Try not to wash it all off. And carefully flip her back over and do the same again. Okay. I'm going to get her in the air fryer, and I'll bring you back in 25 minutes. Oh, actually no, I'm going to bring you back before then because we're going to do the dipping sauce. So let me get this in the air fryer and then I'll show you the ingredients for the dipping sauce. Back in a sec. Okay, I forgot to tell you, for the first part of the cook, just put a bit of tin foil over it because you don't want to burn the petals. So it's just preheating at the moment. I'm going to get this banged in, and then halfway through I'll bring you back because I'm going to pull the tin foil off so you can have a look. So be back in a little bit. Okay, for the dipping sauce, what do we need, camera lady?
We need
So our air fryer's beeping for some reason.
2 tablespoons of mayo.
Mayo! Mayo! Thank you very much.
Mayo.
Yep.
Sour cream.
Yep.
Ketchup.
Yep.
Horseradish.
Okay, just quickly. This is horseradish squirty stuff. Couldn't get regular horseradish. What you need is what's called prepared horseradish, which I think is just literally regular horseradish, grated, ground, whatever, and drained. This is some, don't know, stuff that Walmart had. Couldn't get any other. But anyway, I'll put it again down in the descriptions. Carry on.
Sauce.
The old W sauce.
Paprika.
Paprika.
Cayenne.
Cayenne.
And salt and pepper.
Salt, pepper. Right, get yourself a bowl. That over there. Bowl. Pan down. Right. In with the mayo, not mayo, mayo. In with the sour cream. The old W sauce. The horseradish. I don't know if I'm going to like this, you know, because I didn't like horseradish, but I do like the dip that you get with the blooming onions. So, strange that, don't you think? A bit like the old whole cilantro thing. Paprika, cayenne, regular pepper, and the salt. Once you've got it all in there, get yourself a little whiskey thing and start whiskeying. Mix it all up, get it all nice and combined. Then you can stick your finger in it and taste it. No, I won't really. I'll use a spoon. People won't know where my finger's been. I've been picking my ear roll or something. Okay, well it looks like the dippy sauce, doesn't it? What do you think, little T?
Yeah, looks good. Just a little light.
Little light?
Yeah.
Oh look, I splashed a bit on my finger. Best I taste it. I don't know what to say. I might have to bring in a second person to do a taste test. Be back. Okay, so brought in little T because he's the blooming onion expert.
Yes, he is.
Alright, have a taste. What do you think?
It's almost spot on, but it's missing a little touch of something.
I just thought, when I was looking for the recipe for this, a couple of the places said about putting garlic in it. I haven't put any garlic in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a bit of garlic, going to mix it up, and I'm going to fry it in the fridge for a little bit, because these sort of things are normally better when you leave them overnight. Obviously, with us doing it for you now, we don't have it overnight, and that's what camera lady said, didn't you?
Yes,
It's
I did.
probably better.
Because then it soaks up all the spices and everything like that.
Same as when I make the blue
blue
cheese.
cheese.
The blue cheese. Don't eat it the same day. Leave it overnight. Let that all fester and ferment and
correct.
that stuff. So okay, I'm going to bung some, probably about a teaspoon of garlic in this. Throw it back in the fridge, and then hopefully by that time it should be good for you to see the onion coming out of the fryer. Back in a bit. Right, we're about halfway through, so I'm going to take this out. It's a bit warm in there. Pull this out. Oh, not sure what air fryer you've got, but my air fryer for some reason wanted to keep sucking the old the old tin foil up into the fan, so we used a couple of toothpicks to keep it there. So all I'm doing right now is just taking the toothpicks out, moving the foil, and then I'm going to bang it back in for the rest of the time. Obviously, as you know, the tin foil was just to stop the leaves from burning. Now we're going to finish the rest of the onion off for about the next 15 minutes. Be back then. So, the time is finally here. The blooming onion is done. Well, if nothing else, it looks great. You know what I mean, what can I say? Okay, what you are meant to do, and I haven't because I don't have one, you're meant to core it. You can actually buy a thing apparently that you take it, you drop the onion in and you do all your cuts, and then it also comes with a corer where you put the corer in the middle and you twist it out. This is like very hot. I ain't going to be able to get the core out, but if you're being fancy, you cut it out and then you dump your pot in the middle. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to back up and I'm going to let little T taste it because it's his favourite after all, and then I'll taste it and camera lady can taste it and we'll give you our verdict. So, there you go. And mind, it's hot. Dippy dippy. Crunchy.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like that.
How close out of 10 to the Outback one?
Say about a 9 really, to be honest with you.
I can't remember that. Okay, let me get in there. Bit of dippy dippy. Mate.
Pretty good.
Okay. I was a bit unsure of the sauce, but once you eat the sauce with the onion, it all sort of brings it together. Hang on. So let's get on a bit with a nice bit of coating on for camera lady. This is why you have to do the corey bit. Right, hold up. Whoop. Excuse fingers. There you go. If you could have a camera this side, you'll see I'm dropping it all over the place. Lucky pups. What's that like, camera lady?
That's very good.
You like that?
Yes, very good.
So, on your verdict, out of 10, how close?
I'd say a 9 and all. I think that's really, really good.
Okay. What I think I would like to do, this is my personal opinion, I would like to deep fry it, because I personally think it would come out better. The only problem, like the three of us were discussing, if you deep fried it, you're going to want to fry it in a decent oil. So it's going to be like avocado oil, coconut oil, but you're going to get an aftertaste, olive oil. So it's going to start getting expensive. The only way we thought of doing it is if you've got like something small enough that more or less the whole onion's going to fit in, and then you wouldn't need to use so much oil. But I can't moan at that.
No, me neither.
Like I said, first time I've ever done it. I think it recreated. I'm happy enough with it. So without further ado, like normal, this one, and this one. I won't let him do it again because he got confused because there's nothing really there. It does come after the editing. Anyway, got some more subscribers this week. Thank you very much. Welcome, people. All the old subscribers, thank you again for keeping me honest and coming back each week and watching me. You need to be hitting the like button a little bit more. You sort of like laxed on that, but not to worry. So thank you for little teas. Thank you, camera lady. Until next week. Laters!
Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so empanada. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go.